I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela once said, "There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." Throughout life, people will tell you to have a backup plan. Make sure you have something to fall back on, they say. But I never understood that concept. If I'm gonna fall, I don't wanna fall back on anything, I wanna fall forward. At least that way I can see what I'm gonna hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Do what you feel passionate about, take chances, don't be afraid to fail. There was an old IQ test with 9 dots, and the challenge was to connect them using 5 lines without lifting the pencil. The only way to solve it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big. Dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in baseball history. But people don't remember the strikeouts, they remember the home runs. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments before his 1,001st attempt led to the invention of the light bulb. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You will fail at some point in your life. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will struggle. But embrace it. It's inevitable. Early in my career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical, a perfect role, except for one thing: I couldn't sing. I didn't get the part, but I didn't quit. I kept auditioning. I failed and failed and failed again, but I didn't stop, because there's an old saying, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're gonna get a haircut. And I did. Years later, I starred in Fences on Broadway at the very same theater where I failed that first audition 30 years earlier. The point is, everyone here today has the training and talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Imagine you're on your deathbed. Around you stand the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, the ideas you never acted on, the talents you never used. They stare at you, angry and disappointed, saying, "We came to you because you could have brought us to life, but now we must go to the grave together." How many ghosts will be standing around your bed when your time comes? The world needs you. Whether you're a business major, a nurse, a theologian, a sociologist, whether you have money, patience, kindness, love, or the gift of long suffering, what are you going to do with what you have? Failure isn't the end. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. I started at Fordham University as a pre-med student. Then I switched to pre-law. Then journalism. Had no academic focus, and my grades suffered. I had a 1.8 GPA. Eventually, the university suggested I take some time off. At my lowest point, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop when an older woman, an elder in the town, kept staring at me in the mirror. Finally, she spoke. "Young boy, I have a prophecy. You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." At the time, I had no idea what she meant, but years later, I did exactly that, not in the way I expected, but through my films. Taking risks isn't just about going for a job. It's about being open to people, to ideas, to the unknown. The chances you take, the people you meet, the love you share, the faith you have, that is what defines you.